लाइन ओके ठीक है दे दो लाइन Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you and welcome to Gate Academy. I hope I am audible and visible. Please let me know in the comment section that my voice is clear and video is clear as well so that we can start our today's session. And in today's session, we are going to learn the concepts of wages also. So please do let me know in the comment section that my voice is clear so that we can start our today's session. Clear? Okay, so let's start today's session with the very first question. Okay, so here we are having our very first question, and it states that a contractor takes a contract to make a 12-kilometer long road in 350 days with 45 men. After 200 days, only 4.5 kilometer has been done. Then find how many extra men are required to complete the work in time. How do we find this? We learned a very simple formula in the previous lecture, and it is M1D1 upon W1 is equals to M2D2 upon W2. We have to apply this formula in this type of question to calculate the correct answer. Voice is little noisy. Okay, please do refresh it once so that you can get a clear voice. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to apply this formula in this question. So it is given that here a contractor takes a contract of total 12-kilometer long road. That means here the total work done is equals to 12 kilometer. Now this work is divided into two parts of W1 and W2, right? W1 and W2. Let's see what is the correct answer over here. So here the value of W1 is equal to 4.5. Is equals to 4.5 kilometer. Now if I have to calculate the value of W2, what I have to do? I have to subtract this 4.5 kilometer from 12 and I'll get my answer as 7.5 kilometer. And I'll get my answer as 7.5 kilometer, right? Okay. Now, just to complete the task, the number of days is equals to 350, right? The number of days is equals to 350. Now, it is given in the question that after 200 days, only 4.5 kilometer work has been done. So again, we have to divide this value in two parts as D1 and D2. And here the data of regarding 200 days is given. So the value of D1 is equals to 200. And if we want to calculate the value of D2, what we can do? We just simply subtract 200 from 350 and I'll get my answer as 150. Okay, so now what we have to do? Just we have to find the last value that initially he had 41 men. Initially, he had 41 men. That means the value of M1 is 45. Now, what we have to do? We have to find out M2 as he had some more men, which is equal to X over here, right? X are the number of extra men. These are the number of extra men. Now we have all the values. All I have to do is just put all the values in the formula and simply calculate it. So we can write it like 45 men worked for 200 days, but they worked just 4.5 kilometer, where we have 45 plus some extra men. They worked for 150 days and they worked total 7.5 kilometer. We have to solve this. As with the help of 25, we can eliminate this on the multiple of 8 and on the multiple of 7. We have eliminate this decimal, and 45 is cancelled out with 45. Now we are left with 75 and 7. Sorry, 6. Here we are having 6. So we can eliminate this points also with the help of 2, and here I am getting 4 and 3. And with the help of 3 I can eliminate 75 and I am getting value 25 over here. So I can say that 25 into 4 is equals to 45 plus x. That means here I can easily get the value of x, that is equals to 55 men. That means the contractor hired 55 more men, or we can say the extra men, after this situation. Is it clear? Yes, 55 is the correct answer. Is it clear to everyone? Now let's move to the next question. Just read it out and try to solve this. Okay, so the question which we have is, a contractor promised to do some work in 150 days. For this, he hired 20 men, 30 women and 15 children. After 60 days, he finds that only 1/4 work completed, so that he fires all women and 50 children from the group, and at the same time he hires some more men for this work, so that the work is finished 5 days before. Find out the extra men hired by him. If it is given that 3 men is equals to 5 women and 2 women is equals to 3 children. So whenever we have such type of question in which we have a variation of men and women, we can solve that type of questions like, let's take an example that 2 men plus 3 women, or we can say 2 men and 3 women can do some work in 6 days, right? And 3 men and 1 woman can do the same work in 8 days. Now we have to find out how many number of days are required if the same work is done by just a single man, right? So we have this type of question. Now whenever we have such type of thing, we just simply put again the concept of M1D1 is equals to M2D2, right? So here we have M1 and this is our D1. So we can write it as 2 men plus 3 women multiplied the number of days is equals to 3 men plus 1 woman multiplied by 8. Clear? Okay. Now with the help of this, we can simply eliminate the terms over here, and I am get my values as 3 and 4. So here I can write it as 6m plus 9w is equals to 12m plus 4w, right? So from this we can easily write down the ratio of man and women. Here I can just simply transfer this 6m over this side and this 4w towards this side. So I can say that 5w is equals to 6 men, right? So if I have to write down the efficiency of men and women, I can write it like 5:6. These are the efficiency of a single man or a woman, right? Now with the help of these value, I can easily find out the total work, and if I have to calculate the total work, just simply put the values of 5 or 6 either in this value or this value, we will get the same total work, as I simply put the values in this part that says 2m plus 3 women is multiplied by 6. So what I'm doing, I'm just putting the efficiency over here. So the efficiency of a man is 5 plus the efficiency of a woman is 6, and that is multiplied by 6 again. So here I am having 10 plus 18, and this term is multiplied by 6. So here I am getting 28 multiplied by 6. That means I am getting my answer as 168 units. The total work done over here is, or total work over here is 168 units. Now what I have to find out, in how much time a single man can do this much of work done. So the number of days can be calculated as total work divided by total efficiency. So the total work over here is 168 unit, and the total efficiency of a single man is just 5. So what we have to do, we have to divide it with the help of 5, and from this we can say that 33, and here I am getting my decimal as 33.6 days are required. 33.06 days are required to do the task, right? 33.06 days are required to do the same task by the single man. Now with the help of this concept, we have to solve this question as well. In this, it is clearly mentioned that 3 men is equals to 5 women. 3 men is equals to 5 women. From this, we can easily write the ratio in between men and women, and that is 5:3. And it is also given that 2 women is equals to 3 children. 2 women is equals to 3 children. So again we can easily write down the ratio in between the efficiency of women and children, and that is equals to 3:2. If I have to write down the combined ratio of efficiency in between men, women and children, I can write it as 5:3:2. Now I am having the efficiency ratio. All you have to do is to apply the concept of M1D1 upon W1, that is equals to M2D2 upon W2. Okay? Okay, let's see whether your answer is correct or not. So it is given that initially a contractor promised to do some work in 150 days, right? For that he hired 20 men, 30 women and 75 children. They worked for just 60 days, and they can only do 1/4 part of the work, right? So here I can write the value of W1 is equals to 1/4. So we can say that the value of W2 is nothing but 3/4. The value of D1 is equals to 60. So we can say that the value of D2 is, it is given that we have to finish the work 5 days before the actual completion time, right? So according to actual completion time, we are left with just 90 days, but we have to complete it 5 days before of this. So we have to subtract 5 and the value of D2 is 85. So this should be equal to, in such case, what the contractor does, he just simply fire all the women and 50 children from the group, but he added some more men. So we can say that the number of men now will become 20 plus X, where X are the number of extra men hired by the contractor. Now there is no women, but we have 25 children and they worked for 85 days and will complete 3 by 4th part of the work. Now all we have to solve this equation just to calculate the value of X. We can easily eliminate this 4 from both the sides, and with the help of 5 we can eliminate 60 and 85. Here I am getting my answer as 17 and here I am getting value as 12. Now as we have MWC, we have to eliminate these as well. So we have to put the efficiency in this one. We have to put the efficiency over here. So we can say that 20, the efficiency of a single man is 5, plus 30, the efficiency of women is 3, plus 75, the efficiency of a child is 2. Now this term is multiplied by 12 and we transfer this 3 over this side, so we can write it like this, and this should be equal to 20 plus X, and the efficiency of men is 5, plus 25 into efficiency of child, that is 2, and this whole term is multiplied by 17. All I have to do is just to solve this equation. Here I am getting 100 plus 90 plus 150, that is multiplied by 36, and this is equals to 100 plus 5x plus 50, and this term should be multiplied by 17. Here I can write this as 340, and I know 17 into 2 is 34, so I can directly eliminate these terms. And here I am getting 150 plus x, and this term is multiplied by 5x, and this term is multiplied by 17. So I can directly eliminate these terms. Now I am getting 20 over here, and 20 into 36, that is 720. 720 minus 150, that is equals to 5x. Now I am getting my answer as 570, that is equals to 5x. So here x is equals to 114. So after this situation, the contractor hires 114 men so that he can finish the work 5 days before the deadline. Sanjit, you can prepare it for the IITs too, from these lectures. So in this case, the contractor will hire 114 men after this situation. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, now let's move to the next question, question number 3. It is given that A and B can do a work together in 5 days. If A do the same work with his double efficiency and B can do the same work with 1/3 of efficiency, then the work will complete only in 3 days. Then find in how many days A can complete the work individually. Tuntun, it is given in the question that he fired 50 children. Initially, we are having 75 children, and if we fired 50 children from that, we are left with just 25 children. We are left with just 25 children. Five, six. Okay. 6.5. Let's see. Okay, so it is given that here I am having two persons and they are working together. Again, what we have to do, we have to put the concept of M1D1 equals to M2D2. So it is given that initially both are working with their efficiency, and if they are working with their efficiency, they can complete the whole work in 5 days. But if A doubles his efficiency, that means he is working with double of his efficiency, and same time B is doing work with the efficiency of 1/3 of it, then they will complete the task in 3 days. All I have to do is just to solve this equation and have to calculate the efficiency ratio in between A and B, and with the help of that we can easily calculate the total work, and as I get my total work I can easily find out in how many days A alone can do the complete task. So here I can write it as 5A plus 5B, that is equals to 6A plus B. Now I just simply transferred this 5A over this side and this B over this side. So I can write A is equals to 4B. If A is equals to 4B, I can easily write down the ratio of efficiency in between A and B, and that is equals to 4:1. That is equals to 4:1. This is my efficiency ratio. As I am getting my efficiency ratio, I can easily put these value over in either in this equation or in either in this equation, just to find out the total work. So the total work is equals to 4 plus 1 multiplied by 5. I just simply put the values in this part and I am getting my total work as 25 units. Now this 25 unit has to be done with A alone with the efficiency of 4, and if I have to calculate the number of days, all we have to do is just to put our formula of number of days, that is total work divided by total efficiency. Here I am having my total work as 25 unit, which is done by A alone with the efficiency of 4. So I am getting my answer as 6/1/4 days. 6/1/4 days is my correct answer. 6/1/4 is my correct answer. Is it clear? Or you can write it as 6.25. Or you can also write it as 6.25 days. 6.25 days is your correct answer. Is it clear? Okay. Now let's move to the next question, question number 4. It is given that A plus B can do some work in 36 days and B plus C can do the same work in 27 days. If the efficiency of C is 50% more than B, then find out in how many days alone A will take to complete the work. What we have to do, we have to find out in how many days A will complete the whole work. Okay, anyone in the comment section? Again, we are having a very simple question. Okay, so it is given that the work done by both A and B will take, just to complete some work, both A and B will take 36 days, and similarly for doing the same work by B and C, they will take 27 days. Now again, what we have to do, we have to follow the same procedure. We have to find out the LCM over here, and the LCM over here is equals to 108. So this is present on the multiple of 3, and this is present on the multiple of 4, right? Okay, so it is given that if the efficiency of C is 50% more than of B, so let's suppose the efficiency ratio of B and C is equals to 100. If the efficiency of B is 100, then the efficiency of C is 50% more than of B. So here we can write down the ratio of B and C, that is equal to 2 ratio 3. 2 ratio 3. So here what we just did, we just writing down the efficiency ratio in between B and C. So in total they are having their efficiency at equal to 5, but as per our data their efficiency is equal to 4. That means this 5 is equals to 4. That means it is present on the multiple of 4 by 5. It is present on the multiple of 4 by 5. Now with the help of this multiple, we can easily identify the individual efficiency of B and C, and as I get the efficiency of B, I can easily determine the efficiency of A as well. So we can say that the efficiency of B is equals to 8 by 5 and the efficiency of C is equals to 12 by 5. As I can get the efficiency of B, I can say that A plus the total efficiency of A and B is equals to 3, but the efficiency of B is equals to 8 by 5. And from this I can easily calculate the efficiency of A, and that is equals to 15 minus 8 by 5, that means 7 by 5. The efficiency of A is equals to 7 by 5. Now we have our total work and we have our efficiency. All we have to find out the number of days, and that is calculated as number of days is equals to total work done is 108, that is divided by the efficiency of A, and here we can write it as 540 divided by 7, and this will give me 7 and 77 1 by 7 days. 77 1 by 7 days is the correct answer. I am getting my correct answer as 77 1 by 7 days. Is it clear? The correct answer over here is 77 1 by 7 days. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Question number 5th. It is given that A left the work after 4 days of starting, then B can do the remaining work in 18 days. If A left the work after 6 days, then B can do the remaining work in 12 days. Then find in how many days A and B do work individually. We know in both of the cases the total work will always remain same. So just simply try to make the total work equal, and after that you can easily calculate the number of days required by A and B individually. No, no, Lucifer. Okay. So it is given that we have two persons named as A and B. The case 1 says, if A worked for 4 days, uh, if A worked for 4 days, then the remaining work is done by B in 18 days. Right? Case number 2 says, if A start working or if A worked for 6 days, in that case, B worked for 12 days. Okay. Now our task is just to make the total work equal. So let's suppose the efficiency of B is 1, as we have the greater number in B side. So if I multiply the number of days with the efficiency, I am getting my value as 18 and 12 over here. Now just to make the total work equal, now what I have to do, I have to make this value as 12 and this value as 18, so that if I'll add the total, I am getting the same value. So for this, what I have to do, I have to multiply it with the help of 3 and I am getting 12 as my answer. And if I'll multiply this by 3, I am getting 18 as my answer. And if I add both these values, I am getting my total work as 30 units. And here also I am getting my total work as 30 units. Right? So from this I can directly say that the efficiency of A is 3 and the efficiency of B is equals to 1. Or, if I do not get this concept from this, I can perform it with the help of one more way. If here I can write it, if listen very carefully, in this case A worked for 2 more days. In this case A worked for 2 more days. Because of this 2 more days, A can work 6 less days. So we can say that the amount of work done by, if I'm not going to do such calculation, or I'm just writing it like in the case 1 and case 2. In case 1, if A worked for 4 days and B worked for 18 days, and in the case 2 it is given that if A worked for 6 days, at the same time B worked for 12 days, right? So what I'm trying to say, here there's a difference of 2, and because of this 2 there's a difference of 6. So we can say that the work done by A in 2 days, the work done by 2 days, the work done by A in 2 days, that must be equal to the work done by B in 6 days. Because here, if A worked 2 more days, that is equals to 6. At the same time, B works for 6 days less. So here we can say that the work done by A in 2 days is equals to the work done by B in 6 days. Work done by B in 6 days. So here we can write the ratio of A and B, that is A equals to 3B. And if I am having A equals to 3B, I can easily write down the ratio of AB as 3:1. And here I am having the same values, right? So if I am having the values and if I have to find out the total work done, in this case, what I can do for the total work, I can say that 4 multiplied by 3 plus 18 into 1, that is equal to 30 units. Again, in the both case, I am getting the same total work. What I have to find out now, I have to find out how many days are required if A and B will work individually. So, number of days, if A has to work alone, that means number of the total work divided by total efficiency, that means 10 days required by A, and for B required 30 days to do the same work alone. The correct answer over here is 10 and 30. The correct answer over here is 10 and 30. Is it clear? The correct answer over here is 10 and 30. Not 2 and 6. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Okay, now let's move to the next question. Question number 6. It is given that a student can fill a copy in 15 days while the other student will take 20 days to fill the same copy. If they fill the same copy together, then they fill it in 12 days, and when they work together, then they write or fill 24 pages less. Find out the number of pages in the copy. What we have to do in this, we have to find out the number of pages in the copy. How we will find out the number of pages in the copy? So here we are having two students. Let's suppose they are A and B, right? So A can fill the copy in 15 days where B can fill the same copy in 20 days, right? Now again we have to follow the same procedure. So first we have to take the LCM, and the LCM over here, that is equals to 60. So if the LCM over here is 60, then we have to find out the efficiency of individuals, that means A and B. So here we can say that it is present on the multiple of 4, and this is present on the multiple of 3. So here I can say that the total efficiency is 7. The total efficiency over here is 7. But it is also given that if they fill the same copy together, if they are working together, A plus B, in that case they fill it in 12 days. So the number of days is given, and here the total work is also given. So with the help of this we can easily determine the total efficiency. The value of total efficiency from this data is equals to 5. The total efficiency from this given data is equals to 5. But from this data we can say that the total efficiency is 7, but as per question the total efficiency is 5. Now we are having a difference of 2. We are getting a difference of 2. We are getting the difference of 2. Now it is given that when they work together, they fill, or they can write 24 pages less. Because of this efficiency difference, it is given that in this case they are filling 24 pages less. That means the value of 2 is nothing but equal to 24. If 2 equals to 24, then 1 is equals to 12. If 1 is equals to 12, then what we have to find out? We have to find out the number of pages in the copy. So here the value, or we can say the work done, is equals to 60. So the number of pages over here is equals to 60 into 12, and that is equals to 720. So we are having total 720 pages in the copy. From which point you are not getting Lucifer and Game Changer? As per the given data, we are having an efficiency of 7. But as per this data which is given in the question, or we can say according to the question, the total efficiency of both the participant is 5. So here we are getting a difference of 2, and because of this difference they are filling 24 pages less. Then if the value of 2 is equals to 24, then the value of 1 is 12. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out the total number of pages in the copy. And what they are doing? They are writing, or they are writing in the copy. So here we have work done. If the value of 1 is equals to 12, then what we have to do? We just simply have to multiply this value by 12 as well, just to find out the total number of pages. And the total number of pages over here is 720. Is 720. Is it clear now? In 12 days they completed without filling 24 pages. Yes. Okay. Now let's move to the next question, question number 7. It is given that A take 27 hours more than A plus B to complete a work. B can do the work in 3 hours more than A plus B. Then find out how many days A and B can do their work individually. How we are going to solve this? If I am going to solve this question or this type of question with the conventional method, so for this, initially I suppose that the time taken by A and B both, that is equals to X hours, because I am having data with respect to A and B. So the time taken by A just to complete the specific task is X plus 27 hours. Right? And the time taken by B is equals to X plus 3 hours. Now, as per the conventional method, how I am going to solve this? This 1 by X is equals to 1 by X plus 27 plus 1 by x plus 3. Now I have to solve this equation just to calculate the value of x. So this is very lengthy, and whenever we have such type of question we can solve it in just few seconds. Here it is, what we have to find out, we have to find out the time taken by A and B both. But it is given that the time taken by A individual is 27 hours more than the time taken by A and B. And it is also given that the time taken by B is 3 hours more than the time taken by both A and B. Now whenever we have such type of case and we have to find out the time taken by A and B, just simply square root of the multiplication of these values. So what I have to do, I have to multiply them, what, these values, and simply square root them. This is a short trick, and you are getting a square root of 81, and the square root of 81 is 9. So we can say that the number of hours taken by A and B both to do the specific task is 9 hours. The correct answer over here is 9 hours. Is it clear? What we have to do, we just have to take the time period which is given in the question and we have to multiply them, and as I multiplied them I have to square root the value and I'll get my answer. Is it clear? Is it clear? If this question is clear, then solve this one. This is a exact similar question, and in this it is given that A can do a work in 9 days more than A plus B, and B can do the same work in 4 days more than A plus B. Then in how many days A and B can individually do the same work? This is a similar type of question, and we have to put the same concept in this question as well. But this time what we have to find out, we have to find out the number of days required by A and B individually. So again we'll draw the same pattern. First we have to find out the time taken by A and B, but it is given that just to perform or just to do the same task, A will take 9 days more and similarly B will take 4 days more, right? So from this I can easily calculate the time taken by A and B, that is equals to 9 into 4, and that is nothing but 36. That means the time taken by A and B is equals to 6 days, right? Now what I have to find out, I have to find out the individual time period or number of days required by A and B. So the answer over here for A and B is 6. So what we have to do, we have to add 9 in that, and A will take 15 days, and here 9 plus 4, that means 6 plus 4, 6 plus 4, B will take 10 days to complete the same task. B will take 10 days and A will take 15 days to complete the same task. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? It's not 5 and 2, it's 15 and 10. We are not going to find out the ratio in between these two values. Okay, now let's move to the next one, question number 9. And it is given that A, B, and C can do a work in 6, 8, and 12 days. They finish the work together, then find share of A in total salary of 1350 rupees. So whenever we talk about the wages, wages is distributed as per the efficiency, or we can say that wages is directly proportional to the efficiency. Wages is directly proportional to the efficiency. We have to find out the efficiency ratio among A, B, and C, and after that only we are going to divide the salary in between A, B, and C. First, we have to follow the initial, or we can say the basic procedure, and after that we have to find out the efficiency ratio among A, B, and C. So it is given that A can do some work in 6 days, B can do the same work in 8 days, and C can do the same work in 12 days. So first we have to find out the LCM, or we can say that the assumed work, and that is equals to 24. Now what we have to do, we have to find out the individual efficiency as 4, 3, and 2. So here I can write the efficiency ratio among A, B, and C, that is 4 ratio 3 ratio 2. And we know that wages is directly proportional to their efficiency. So from this we can say that the wages ratio is also 4 ratio 3 ratio 2. That means in total they are getting 9 rupees. But as per our data, they are not getting 9 rupees, they are getting a total amount of 1350 rupees. And this is present on the multiple of 150. If this value is present on the multiple of 150, that means what we have to do, we have to find out the amount received by A. So we have to multiply this term by 150 also, and we can say that here A get total 600 rupees out of 1350. From this we can say that A is getting total amount of 600 out of 1350. If I have to calculate the amount received by C, I can simply multiply this value by 150 and I am getting my answer as 300 rupees. Similarly for B also, we can easily say that he is getting 450 rupees. He is getting total 450 rupees. Clear? Okay, now let's move to the next question. It is given that two men take a contract to do a work in 200 rupees. The first man do a work in 6 days, the second man do the work in 8 days, and they can complete the work with the help of a child in 3 days. Then find the salary or share of child in 200 rupees. Again we are going to follow the same procedure, and we have to find out the efficiency ratio of man 1, man 2 and the child, and as per the efficiency ratio we have to divide this amount 200 in among them. What is the share of child in 200 rupees? 24 rupees. Let's see. So let's suppose I am having two men as M1 and M2, and it is given that man 1 can do some work in 6 days and man 2 can do some work in 8 days, and with the help of child they can do the same work in 3 days. Again we have to take the LCM, and the LCM over here is equals to 24. Now we have to find out the efficiency 4, 3 and 8. So from this we can easily identify the efficiency of child. If the total efficiency of M1 plus M2 plus child is equals to 8, and here we have the individual efficiency of M1 as 4 and M2 is 3. So here we say that the efficiency of child is nothing but equal to 1. If we are having the efficiency ratio as 4:3:1, that means we are having the same ratio in wages as well. That means they are getting total 8 rupees, but they are actually getting 200 rupees. That means it is present on the multiple of 25. If we have to find out the share of child only, then we have to multiply this value by 25 also, and the share of child is nothing but 25 rupees. If we have to find out the share of second man, then again we have to multiply it by 25, and that is 75 rupees. And for man 1, the share is 100 rupees. The share is of 100 rupees. Clear? Yes, 25 is the correct answer. Clear? Okay. Now let's move to the next question. A, B and C take a contract to complete a work in 707 rupees. If A and B together do 5/7th part of the work and the remaining work is completed by C, then find the salary of C in the total. What we have to find out? We have to find out the share of C in total. Okay, let's see. So here we can say that A plus B plus C can take a contract in 707 rupees, right? But both A and B can complete 5/7th part of the total work. Then the remaining part is done by whom? C. So the remaining part is nothing but 2/7, right? Okay, so if I have to write down the ratio of their efficiency, so we can say that A plus B to C, if A and B can do 5/7th part of the total work, and meanwhile C can do only 2/7th part of the work. So here from this we can say that the ratio in between A plus B to C is 5:2. That means this is the same ratio for their wages also. That means they are getting total 7 rupees. But they are not getting 7 rupees, they are getting a sum of 707 rupees. That means it is on the multiple of 101. If this is present on the multiple of 101, that means this too is also present on the multiple of 101. That means C is getting 202 rupees in total. That means C is getting a total sum of 202 rupees. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? Okay. So now with this question we just end our topic time and work and wages as well. In tomorrow's session, we are going to start our new topic, that is pipes and systems. It's quite similar to time and work. So let's end this session here only. But before ending the session, we have few details for the aspirants who are preparing for GATE 2023 and 24. We have few courses for you, and courses like pen drive course, G drive course, VOD, tablet courses, post GATE guidance program, online test series, and many more. For more details, you can visit the website, that is www.gateacademy.co.in, or you can message over this number. And we are having previous year book also, or we can say the topic wise previous year book, for which is common for all branches for engineering, mathematics and general aptitude. And so thank you so much for watching today's session. I really hope you learned a lot of concept of time and work, and we are going to use these same concept in our pipes and system. So let's meet tomorrow. Till then, keep smiling, stay safe, bye bye. Thank you so much for watching this video, and good night to all of you.